Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here this afternoon with us. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Jim Gowdy. I am the proud athletic director at Red Mountain High School. Today is one of my top 2-3 favorite days at Red Mountain. Today is a very, very busy afternoon and evening on our campus. First, right now, we're going to be celebrating and recognizing several of our student athletes that will be continuing their academic and athletic careers and graduating here in a few short months. And then later this evening, we have our freshman preview night, which I'm sure many of your families attended when you were getting ready to start Red Mountain. So it truly is a great day to celebrate and recognize the young men and women that are leaving us, and then the young men and women that will be joining us. Since 2012, when I started here, we have just over, with this group of 25 students, we have over 225 student athletes that signed the letter of intent to play at college, which is a fantastic number. These students want to thank you for all the work that you've done in your programs to build a strong culture, high expectations, and committing yourselves to representing our campus and our community with pride. We're very appreciative for all you've done for the program. What we're going to do is we'll be giving the microphone to each coach. We'll be going in order, somewhat in order. We're going to have Ms. Simmons come first for volleyball, and then we'll go through. The coach is going to say a few words about their program. They'll give the mic to the student. The student will say their name and what college or university they'll be attending in the fall. So without further ado, Ms. Simmons with volleyball.
Hi, I'm Christy Simmons. I'm the head boys and girls volleyball coach here at Red Mountain. This will be my third year as the head boys volleyball coach. I've coached JD since he was a sophomore. Super honored. He is incredibly talented. We actually have tryouts tomorrow and Friday. He's not going to make it. I'm just kidding. But if you guys come out and see the amazing talent that we have, check out our schedule and come check us out. Boy can bounce 10-foot line, and if you don't know what that means, you need to come out and see what that means. But I'm truly excited that he has decided to go to Benedictine here in Mesa. The coach there is one of my good friends, and he's gonna do incredible there. He's really learned to control his athletic abilities, otherwise the ball would be hitting the back of the gym. So he's just really grown as a man, and I'm honored to have known him. So that's JD Dawson.
Alright, well, you pretty much said everything. My name is John Dawson, and I'm committed to Benedictine University. Yep.
All right, next up we have Rich Hamilton, softball coach.
I'm not using that, so you just got to listen. First of all, I've got to tell you, I've been here for 27 years now, and this day still gives me goosebumps to be able to do this, to see all of our kids and sign scholarships to go and get their education paid for in some way to a college is just really prideful. Prideful to our school and our programs, and as a coach, unbelievably prideful. To watch and see our four girls in softball here being able to go and do what they love, play the game they love, sometimes two of them, it's just a great day. It's a great day for us to be part of this, and someday a lot of you sitting here, you athletes will be doing the same thing. With hard work, you'll be able to do the same thing. And you parents, it's got to be such a great time for you, and maybe someday as a parent I'll be able to feel how good that feels pretty soon here, I hope. Okay, so as far as these four softball players, these four seniors, if I would start to tell you all the accolades that they've gotten in high school softball, we'd be here for a long time. But these four have been on our varsity team all 4 years. They've been in high school. They've been on all region teams, first team all regions for most of that time. Without these guys, we wouldn't be as good as we are right now, okay? We've still got a season left. They've still got to play their senior season. And believe me, it's going to be a great year. I'm looking forward to it. So without any more, we're going to have them introduce themselves and where they're going to go to college. Thank you, ladies.
My name is Michelle Anderson, and I'm attending Southern Utah University.
My name is Haley Berry. I'm going to Chandler Gilbert Community College for softball and soccer.
My name is Katie Bullock, and I will be going to Weber State University.
My name is Landon Hicks, and I'll be attending the University of Arizona.
Thank you. Next, we have Coach Kane. He is our girls golf and girls basketball coach.
Thank you. My name, like you said, is Jeff Kane. I'm the girls golf and girls basketball coach. I'm going to start with girls basketball first. We have one signing today. We have a few more that are still trying to explore their options, but we'll hopefully be signing here soon. Our girls basketball program have won 23 region games in a row. We've won 3 straight region titles, and our senior that's signing today has been a huge impact on that program and been a 4-year varsity starter. So she's done a great job. She's been a leader. She's fought through some adversity, and she's been a great part of our program for the last 4 years. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
My name is Jack Maurice, and I'll be attending Regis University in Colorado.
We have 3 girls golf team members signing today. Well, unfortunately, one could not be here, Belle Balkins, who signed with Cal Baptist already, so she's unfortunately couldn't be here. All 3 of our golfers have helped us win 4 straight region titles. They've done a great job. Like Coach Hamilton said, to talk about all their accolades would be too much. They've won several all regions, all states. I mean, they've done a great job at the state tournament. They've been a huge impact on making our program as successful as it's been over the years, and I can't thank them enough for all they've done. So I'll let them.
I'm Nicole Ewing, and I'll be going to Rutgers University.
I'm Megan Singh, and I'm going to the University of Idaho.
All right, Coach Peterson with football.
I'm not very articulate, so I had to write some things down. According to a recent media post, the 10 commandments of college recruiting, if I could steal from my Sunday school class, the first and greatest commandment is grades, grades, grades. These guys have done that. That's why they're here today. Unfortunately, we've got 1 or 2 that had a hiccup in that area and have limited their possibilities, but are still looking, and we're still trying for them. Okay. On the other hand, we also have 2 or 3 guys that have taken care of that business very well, and they're still exploring possibilities that will blossom, and have already started to blossom, right? Shaq, where you at? So there's some blossoming going on, and we're proud of what's going on with those 1 or 2 or 3 guys that are still exploring opportunities. We also have 1 or 2 guys that have opportunities, but have chosen to go with academic opportunities and stop playing football, whether they have these aspirations of a great academic career or injuries, but they also have opportunities. I've got something to say about each of the kids, a little blurb I wrote. D. Drake, he worked very hard to earn positions and playing time, and we're very proud he found a place to sharpen his skills even more on somebody else's dime.
My name is Nathan Drake. I'm going to Doane University in Nebraska.
Francis Kumi, he played our most versatile position on defense, where he had to rush the passer, set the edge, blitz, maintain a gap, or cover a slot receiver. And we think he'll pick it up and be a very dominant college football player.
My name is Francis Kumi, and I will be attending Sioux Falls in South Dakota.
Zach Molina very versatile offensive weapon and great punt returner. He absolutely loves to practice, which is rare in football because it's a very demanding sport. His love for the game will take him to new and higher heights as he pursues his dreams.
My name is Zach Molina and I'll be attending Southern Utah University.
You guys were supposed to sit in alphabetical order. Carter Wheat. From math tutoring with myself a year ago during sixth period, to a knee injury as a young player, to developing into a great high school tight end. A rarity these days of spread offenses. He's taken care of so many essentials to be highly recruited. His grades, his skills, his diet, his weight room gains. And once he hits that post-high school growth spurt, I anticipate him dominating college football players and have a great college football career playing for one of my new favorite offensive coordinators and recruiters, and maybe even a friend, Jeff Grimes.
Carter Wheat, I'm going to BYU in Utah.
Titus Pulliam. In 2 seasons, only a single bad snap, and we nearly always punt and kick field goals, playing for field position or for points percentages. Now that's consistency. It's very difficult to earn a scholarship dollars for only deep snapping, and he's worked so hard for us in camps and year-round with specialized coaches to do just that.
My name is Titus Pulliam. I'm one of Montana State University.
Alex Randall. Probably our most dominant football player, really stepped up as an unselfish team player as we increased his number of game reps and crucial practice plays at our H-back position after Carter broke his leg. Not to steal his thunder, I think Twitter already did that, but we so much look forward to rooting for the home team with Alex on their roster.
I'm Alexander Randall. I'm going to be staying home playing football at Arizona State University.
Landon Skinner talked about one who battles. He's battled through knee injuries, multiple concussions, the usual bumps and dings that come with being a lineman, and movement up and down on the depth chart to achieve his dreams. He has an opportunity to continue playing. We're very proud of him.
I'm Landon and I'll be attending Occidental College in California.
Kalim Reese-Piplez. His grades in conjunction with his wonderful abilities have given him so many options. He has meticulously narrowed it down to a school that matches him, his abilities, his academic aspirations, everything. What a talented and grown-up young man.
My name is Kalim and I'll be playing football and running track at Arizona Christian University.
Isaac Thompson, a shy, quiet young man who's led by constant example as a quarterback, a slot receiver, a safety, an undersized linebacker, anything to get himself on the field. We could describe him best by a story I will forever remember. Isaac, how do you like playing Sam linebacker? His response, I like playing.
I'm Isaac, and I will be attending the University of Jamestown in North Dakota.
Jasper Parks. Jasper came to us about a year ago, worked extremely hard in the weight room to transform his body, quickly earned a starting position, and we're just so happy for him to pursue this thing called football that he's just learning to do so well.
My name is Jasper Parks, and I'm going to be attending Western New Mexico University.
All right, Coach Pagel with baseball.
Hi, Coach Pagel here. I'm no longer the head coach. I stepped down last year, so I'm speaking on behalf of Coach Rob Burrell. Having two players that I've had for the last few years. And, first one is Luke Heistu. Luke was a 2-year starter, all-region type player last year, very good athlete. We had him in the outfield. Now he's going to, I believe, go in the infield. And so we expect, the neat thing about these two guys that are going is I think they're going to get better. I think they haven't reached the potential. I think they're going to make a mark at the next level. So, Luke Heistu.
I'm Luke, and I'm going to South Mountain Community College.
Next up is Kai Murphy. Kai Murphy will be a 4-year starter. Started as a freshman for as a pitcher. Was probably our number 1 or 2 at the time as a freshman and came in and did a good job. And Kai's a guy that came in and didn't necessarily threw hard and got guys out from what he knew how to pitch, but now he's throwing a lot harder. And again, I think Kai's one of those guys he'll get better at the next level. He's getting stronger, throwing even harder. I've seen him out on the field. And again, I expect good things. And not only is he a pitcher, but he's going to hit for the team that he's going for.
I'm Kai Murphy. I'll be attending Oregon State University.
All right, next up, Mr. Scott. He is no longer teaching on our campus. He decided to pursue a different career, but he's still coaching with us, so glad you can be here and your new boss let you come over.
And before you ask, yes, this happened my first day on my new job. So, I had the privilege of coming over to Red Mountain starting last year to become their swim coach here, and I've had wonderful experiences, and mostly due to these ladies up here. They've been wonderful since I've been here. These girls have been true leaders to the team. Each of them has their own unique personalities that add to that. Just really quick, I don't want to steal too much of their thunder here. Erin right here is so compassionate to everyone on the team, taking in anyone who's needing someone to be a friend, someone who needs someone to listen to, and through some of her own, not her fault, things that limit her ability to swim sometimes through injuries or other things. I've never once heard her say, like, I'm done, I'm gonna quit, this is all I can do. Even right now, if you can't see, she's dealing with something else, but nothing will stop her from wanting to take it to that next level, and I'm very proud of the athlete she has been and the person she's been under our team.
I'm Erin Mabry, and I'm attending Colorado State University, Buffalo.
Next up, I try not to play favorites, but it's hard when there's fellow redheads on the team. And I've known Hannah a little bit longer. I have the privilege of also being her boss in the summer, so not just in charge of her in the pool, but also the way she gets her money. And she has been wonderful. She is one of the sweetest people ever, and you'll never know if she's having a hard time because she's just down to the grindstone, work hard. If she's having any kind of issue, she's just going to push through it, and she is one of the most tremendous minds of an athlete I've ever seen. She'll do well at anything she does, and while she's not continuing to swim, we tried to break her of this habit. She will be going on to her own unique sport, but I'll let her tell you a little bit more about that.
Okay, so I'm doing synchronized swimming, which is like dancing and like gymnastics in the water. So my name is Hannah Ray, and I'll be going to the University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio.
And just to brag on her one last time, she also was definitely a fine enough athlete in swimming to also be swimming in college if she wanted to. This is where her true passion lies, or maybe she's just tired of it. Last up we have Miss Taylor Walton, and what's kind of unique about Taylor and I's relationship is she started at Red Mountain the same time I did. She started last year. She had gone to another school. She had tried high school athletics before, but she decided to give it another try. And I've seen her grow more and more confident each year, growing with her abilities, letting herself know that she deserves all the great things that happen to her, and that she has put in the work for those things. And I'm very proud of where she is now.
I'm Taylor Walton. I'm going to Dixie State University.
All right, Coach Mike Miller with boys soccer.
Thank you. First I want to say, I actually coach at South Mountain College, and I do about 5 of these this week where I go to different high schools, and I will tell you, it is the coolest thing to come here, because you guys have 25 and most schools have like 5 kids in here. So it is really awesome to see what the coaches are going to do here. I'm going to talk about Luca real quick. The first time I actually coached Luca, he was 9 years old in a club program, and I will say, even then you could see the potential he had both as a player and as a person. I've been fortunate enough to be his high school coach here the last few years. He's done a great job for our program, and if you know anything about the boys soccer program here, we were 2-10 2 years ago, and this year we are 10-1-1 and making the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. He's a big part of that.
Luka Zivkovic, and I'm attending UC Santa Barbara in the fall.
I got something to say about Luca too. You know, my position, I go to most of our home games and some of our away games, so obviously I get the chance to see a lot of our kids in action. But with Luca, he's a special part of our family, whether he realizes it or not, because many of you know, Ms. Hamilton did the Beads of Courage initiative on our campus, where our athletes play on behalf of a kid who's, you know, in the hospital for whatever tough reasons. And so I have a 7-year-old with pretty aggressive brain cancer, and Luca offered to play for him this year, so thank you. All right, your parents and friends and family are welcome to take photos, but before you do, I'm just going to ask if all of the athletes, before you take photos with your friends and family, if you can come up here for a group picture that we can take for the school.